Somebody's selling the boat. Looks like a good boat. Minimum rust. All right. I called the shop. I said, hey, this is Sergey from Cambridge. I was supposed to come in for some D-ring install. And the guy said, oh yeah, we're waiting for you. I said, well, I'm sorry, that's why I'm calling. We agreed on between 9 and 10, and now it's 20 minutes past 10. And I look at my GPS, it says 17 minutes, 20 kilometers. No way. I said 30 minutes. I said, I'll be there in half an hour. And the guy, okay. And forget to ask him which side of the building they want me on. Like, the yard is so tiny in there, like it's very difficult for me to turn around. But they have two entrances, and so I can go into one entrance where it's tight, or I can drive around. Like there's a kind of like go around the block, and they have another entrance. And I remember in the summer, that's where they did. That's where they did all the welding. But they did the welding outside. Sorry about that, miss clutch. Should have gone into third gear instead of fourth. Duh. All right, 401, here we come. This bridge was under construction for a year, and so this was closed. No, but this thing sometimes gets so annoying, you know, like every freaking 2 minutes it gives you directions. Right, it said like what, 3 times, right? Take the ramp and then follow 401 west. Okay, so I got it in 300 meters. Take the ramp to 401 west. In 100 meters, take the ramp to 401 west. In 30 meters, shut up! And so yeah, there's no loads, and the customer is waiting. The customer prepaid, right? So we cannot have him wait. It's been already a week since when I got this load. I was in Dryden, right? So I had to go all the way back 1,000 miles, and then I had to fix the truck. I had to pick up the Jeep, and yeah, there's some bad road in here. But now it should be good. All we need is, I want these D-rings, otherwise I don't want the major reason is I'm thinking, you know, ahead a couple of steps, right? So like, how are they gonna take this stuff off in Alberta? And if I don't have any D-rings, they will just have to use like a forklift or an excavator and just hook up all chains to the frame, the same way they did at the trailer plant. Yeah, but at least finally this section of 401 right before Highway 8, it's now a pleasure to drive, you know? You have so many lanes. Like before, it was a constant huge jam because the Highway 8 is so busy. But now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6 lanes. And 2 of these exit. So full 2 lanes, exit at the Highway 8. You don't have to do any lane changes like before. Very nice. Thank you, the city of Cambridge and Kitchener. You guys did an awesome job, even though it took you probably, what, I don't know, 8 years? Which, you know, in dark years, that's not too long. Or maybe it is, but it was, the wait was worth it. What I'm trying to say, because there was always accidents here, because this lane was the only lane, well, the actually was like the curb lane, it was over there. But one lane you had to be in to exit at Highway 8. And so all these guys here, all these people in a rush, they were always cutting people off here. And so there was all kinds of accidents in this lane because the traffic would come to a stop, you know, like you're doing 60, 70, 80 kilometers and then all of a sudden you're at 0, you know, because these guys keep flying in. But you see now these two lanes, if they fly in that lane, they don't bother me, right? And so 2 lanes exit Highway 8, so I'm going to Kitchener, and these 4 go there, and then 1 lane ends in 600 meters or 1800 feet. Brilliant. Brilliant engineering design. All right, what do you got? 15 kilometers, 9 miles, 12 minutes. You must be kidding. What do you think? I'm driving my Challenger or something? In Challenger it would be 9 minutes. In the truck it's gonna be, I don't know, 20? Jake brake. Oh, one more piece of news. Forgot to mention. Took out the new camera out of the back, put it on the shelf and forgot all about it, but I wanted to mention that over the weekend, because you know how they say that good things come in 4s, right? That's the modern saying. It used to be good things come in 3s, but now the 21st century is good things come in 4s. And so I got this is my birthday last week, right? Very nice round number, 58. And I figured 3 presents was not enough, so I needed 4. So present 1 is the 83-inch flip box. Present 2 is the Jeep, tandem Jeep with aluminum wheels and plastic fenders. Yes, sir. And present 3 is the nice, super cool, awesome looking Stinger that can be used for 2+2 or 3+1 operation. But that's only 3 presents, right? I needed number 4. And so I found a discount website that sells discounted gray market cameras, and got a nice mirrorless Canon camera. It's called EOS R, like R for Robert. Canon R. It's a full frame mirrorless, 30 or 32 megapixels, like super nice. It's my first mirrorless camera. Well, I had one before, but I didn't keep that one like for more than a month. I did not like that one from Panasonic. Yeah, so this is like in earnest my first mirrorless, so we're gonna use it for pictures. And at the end of this video we're gonna take a bunch of pictures of the truck and trailer, add some cool groovy music, and there you go. And so yeah, so I bought this discounted from New Jersey, and I said ship it to Buffalo. I'm gonna bounce across the border in my Challenger, 100 miles one way from Cambridge, and then grab the camera, come back, pay the sales tax at the border. And I called him to confirm, and the guy says, "Oh sir, I hope you realize that this is a gray market product." And I said, "Duh, that's why it's cheap." "Well, but you only have 30 days of warranty." I said, "Yeah, I know that." "Well, if you give us $300 US, we'll give you a US model, which comes with a 1-year full Canon warranty." And I said, "Sir, with all due respect, if you want me to pay extra this $300 US, which is like 400 or 500 Canadian, I might as well buy this camera from Canada, and then I have what, 3 years warranty for Canada, because I'm in Canada, right? So I said, no, I don't need the US version, give me the gray market version. And the guy sounded very sad on the phone. He said, okay, you know, kind of like basically you're the boss. But basically he's saying that I'm buying an inferior product, but then why are you selling them anyway, right? But that's the whole point. So I saved about $600 to $700 Canadian dollars by buying it this way. And you have to add the fun factor for the drive in Challenger, which I hardly ever drive. So I went on QEW 401. It was beautiful, you know, like now we have the new speed limit, 110 kilometers an hour. So 68 miles per hour, where before it was 100. So you can easily do 20 over, like 80 miles an hour, and nobody bothers you, you know. But why I'm telling you all this, because it has I have a point. The make it quick counselor, yep, you know, kind of like what they doing in courts, right? What does this have to do with the case? I do have a point. Well, make it quick. Yes, sir. So the point is that when I went to customer service at the courier company, showed them my IDs, and the guy looked at my driver's license. He says, yeah, it's here. So I paid 60 bucks for an overnight delivery. And so my shiny new camera flew on a plane from New Jersey and landed, they said, ETA 10:30 in the morning of the next day, which was yesterday. And okay, hold on, where are we going here? I think we're going this way, because this lane exits at Ottawa Street. And so I opened the box, and again, it's a gray market camera, right? So I expect some wrong charges, you know, for some 220 volts, maybe some instructions in Russian or Chinese, or no manual at all. I get all the package out from the big box, and I look at the actual box where it says Canon EOS R. On the side, in white letters on black, it says US. So the bastards gave me US version of the camera, and I confirmed when I looked inside, everything is proper. The charger is 110 volts. The booklet is in usually like English, Spanish, French from Canon, like a real US model that he wanted me to pay $300 for. So I just saved. So it's a scam. You know what I mean? So it's a scam. You're gonna get this anyway. It's kind of like what, you know, when they say pay us 50 bucks and the letter will be there tomorrow, or basically 3 days. And if you pay them, it'll be there in 3 days. If you don't pay them, it'll be there in 3 days, you know? So it's kind of like that situation. Okay, I think I need Frederick Street over here. Okay, is my Jeep is still on the deck? Yeah, because otherwise, you know. Okay, 200 meters here. Yeah, okay. Turn left. Oh, we're gonna like this. Oh yeah, now I remember. Like it's very tight in here. One turn, and then another immediate turn to the right. But the beauty is that now I have only 3 axles. And if I could make this turn with 4 axles, you can be sure that I will make it with 3 axles. Yeah, you see there's like a pole in the middle. There's over here there's a sidewalk with some cripples in the motorized chairs. Well, actually, it's like an invisible. But in the summer, so are we turning? Are we not turning? Where's your signal? No signal. Son of a gun. I just missed my window of opportunity. guys, but it's a big rig. Takes some time to turn. Thank you, buddy, for your patience. Thanks for playing. All right, what do we got? Kitchener, a much bigger and busier town than Cambridge, and just like somewhere in US, you know, we call them Tri-City, because there's Cambridge where I reside, and then there's Kitchener right next to it, and on top of Kitchener there's Waterloo. So we have Waterloo, Kitchener, Cambridge, and that's what they call it, a Tri-City. And Waterloo has a big university, and I think Kitchener has a university, and so there's much more young people here. In the summer, you know, you want to roam these streets just to enjoy the sight of young students enjoying their school days, you know? There's nothing like that in Cambridge. Cambridge is mostly retired people, you know, creaking along the sidewalk, and some heavy haulers. So I think now I remember, yeah, so now they're gonna be one more turn, one more nasty turn, but nothing that we cannot handle. Oh, check this out, new Starbucks. Well, if there's a Starbucks, there's hope for this place, because this is all like industrial area. All these stores, no, like before they were like consumer stores, but the more you go this way, you have all these like Dexstore.ca, where you can buy Dex, brewing company. No, actually no. Swiss Chalet, we still have some consumer places here, but lots of factories here. Service Ontario, that's where Service Ontario, that's kind of like our DOT. That's where you go to get your driver's license, you know, renewed or whatever, do a road test, you know. Some car dealers over here. Like, this place grows like crazy, you know. Okay, what do we got? 1.3 kilometers. So what is that? Just over half a mile. That's the sound of my mighty Jake brake. Come on, Toyota, you can do it. Okay, I think it's the one coming. Alright, some construction is going on here. Case 290. That's not a big one, but probably 55,000-60,000 pounds. Okay, 800 meters, half a mile. $600 meters. Oh, it's not this one? Oh yeah, this is something. This is some kind of a residential. No, this is... Alright, yeah, that one. At the top of the hill where the lights are. Oh, but it's cool. This one has a new lane. You see, like, it has a turn lane that appears on the right, and so I can go into that one. But I know it's pretty tight, this four-wheel road. We made it. All right, so now I need to ask him where to go, right? So there's one entrance and there's another entrance. place. It's crazy. I don't want to go in there unless that's really where I want to go, because yeah, that's the street over there. And last time I parked over there on that street, like I went, but of course now I went the wrong way. I should have taken the next street over and then come from that street, but I don't know where they want me, right? We're gonna do on duty yard move. Okay, hold on, so sit tight. I'll go find out where I have to go.